Auto liability coverage explained. Auto liability covers the injuries and property damage you cause to others when you are negligent of an accident. For example, if you crash into another vehicle. Or maybe, you lost control of your vehicle and crashed into a house, a building, a lamppost or other object. If you injured people due to a negligent accident, bodily injury coverage will help you cover the cost of their medical expenses, pain and suffering and lost wages. The maximum amount that a car insurance company will pay to cover the injuries and property damage you caused will depend on the limits of coverage bought on your auto insurance policy. Once that limit is reached, you're responsible for paying the rest of the cost out of your own pocket. Please refer to your auto declaration page under the coverage section if you will like to see what limits you currently have. There are different limits of coverage available that you can select from. Next, I will use the state of California minimum liability limits as an example. Keep in mind, each state have different minimum coverage requirements. What are liability limits? Like I said earlier, this example will be based on the minimum required in California. Auto liability consists of two parts. Part 1, bodily injury liability, $15,000 each person and $30,000 each accident. And Part 2, property damage liability, $5,000 each accident. I recommend increasing to higher limits to make sure you have enough coverage to cover for everything you may cause. But I will explain that in more detail in another upcoming video. For now, let's continue. If you hit a vehicle, this limits will apply to cover the vehicle you hit, not yours. Let's say you injured only one person in the vehicle you crashed into. $15,000 is the maximum coverage available to cover the injuries of one person. Now, let's pretend that in the same accident there were more passengers injured. $30,000 is the maximum that will be paid out per accident, meaning that is the max coverage available to cover the injuries of all the victims. And lastly, the property damage you caused to the vehicle, $5,000 maximum is what will be used to cover that. Limits are also shown in this format. 15/30/5. The first two set of numbers is bodily injury liability, 15 is $15,000 which is per person and 30 is $30,000 which is per accident, meaning for more than one injured person. And the last number is 5 which is $5,000 for property damage. I hope this information was helpful to you. Contact your local agent to review your coverage. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel.